Often called as the world's most persecuted minority, Rohingyas are an ethnic Muslim group from the Rakhine state in Myanmar. The Rakhine area is Myanmar's least developed region, with more than 78% of the households living below the poverty line. About 1.1 million Rohingyas are said to live in the Rakhine region. While they trace their origin back to the 15th century, ever since independence in 1948, governments in Burma, later renamed as Myanmar, denied any recognition to the group and identified them as illegal Bengali immigrants. The Myanmar government's refusal to grant them citizenship status or any legal documentation effectively made them stateless. Under the 1982 citizenship law, Rohingyas were declared non-national or foreign residents. Since the 1970s, a number of crackdowns on the Rohingya in Rakhine state have forced thousands of them to flee to neighboring countries. During such crackdowns, refugees have often reported rape, torture, arson, and murder by Myanmar security forces. Some Rohingya Muslims in 2012 were charged with gang rape and murder of a Buddhist woman in Rakhine. The incident led to clashes between Rohingya Muslims and Buddhists, soon after which the Rohingyas saw themselves being evicted from their homes, their land confiscated, and their villages and habitations attacked by Myanmar's military. According to the United Nations Human Rights Council, more than 168,000 Rohingyas have fled Myanmar since 2012 and have infamously earned the title the Boat People. As Rohingyas speak Bengali, they first headed in large crowds towards Bangladesh. Bangladesh hosts the maximum number of Rohingya refugees in the entire world. Bangladesh authorities were lenient, but with the rising number of immigrants from Myanmar, in 2012, it chose to stop all kinds of assistance to Rohingya Muslims. Now the Boat People headed towards Thailand. Thailand's navy gave the Boat People food and medicines, but did not allow them to stay on their territory. Malaysia adopted the same policy as Thailand and turned away the Rohingyas. To make matters worse for them, Indonesia also blocked all entry points for Rohingyas. With all doors shut on them, they turned towards India. India is home to approximately 40,000 Rohingyas, according to the Ministry of Home Affairs. They are said to have entered into northeast India through various routes. They avoided staying near the Myanmar borders and are said to have spread over large area across various states. They have their camps in Assam, West Bengal, Uttar Pradesh, Delhi, Jammu and Kashmir, Andhra Pradesh and Kerala. The maximum concentration of Rohingya Muslims is reported to be in Jammu. According to the state government, there are about 5,700 Rohingya Muslims living in and around Jammu. According to the Government of India, Rohingya population has increased 4 times in India over the last 2 years. On September 5, Union Minister Kiren Rijiju asserted that Rohingyas are illegal immigrants in India and shall be deported to Myanmar soon. International organizations have appealed to India to not deport the Rohingyas. Amidst all this, Aung San Suu Kyi, the state councillor of Myanmar and also considered as the de facto head of the government, has been criticized for her inability to defend the Rohingyas. Myanmar's military and government have rejected allegations leveled against them for raping Rohingya women, burning their houses, and killing several other people of their community. Despite growing condemnation by international organizations and communities, the exodus of Rohingyas continues.